So I'm pretty quick to pull butterfly guard here because I didn't really want my opponent hanging on my neck as I've been dealing with an injury. Start my butterfly sweep to the left right away, but his hips were great. So he manages to square up, but I use his momentum to go back the other direction. Let's take another look at it. So once again, I'm sweeping left. He pushes back right. So I use that momentum to finish my sweep, and I pick up 2 points. So now I'm concerned with his left leg and his left instep. If he shoots that through, he can reap my leg and go for a heel hook, and these guys were very keen on doing that. So I go chest to chest, I get nice and deep into the half guard position, and I immediately figure four my legs because his team is calling for the lockdown position, which can really stretch me out and inhibit me from passing. So now, big shoulder pressure into the neck with my left shoulder, good chest position, and I'm climbing even higher to avoid the lockdown. So normally I would reach back with my right arm and try to backstep out of this, but I'm really wary of getting caught in the leg tangle in a heel hook position, so I opt for the knee slide instead. Slide through with a right underhook, good chest and head position, and a left overhook. Let's roll that back and watch one more time. So my hips go high so my right knee can come through. Right underhook, left overhook, chest position, and settle. In NAGA, you get 2 points for a pass, not 3. So next, be on the lookout for the Darce choke. You'll see my right arm thread under. There it goes. I start to stuff his head down, but I don't go for the choke right away. Instead, I'm going to lock a gable grip, and I'm going to try to tire him out. He was very strong in this position, really trying to explode his hips and Granby roll through, but I managed to keep a hold of him. So his neck and his ability to arch were really strong. He does manage to pop his head out of this hole in my elbow. There it goes. And now I set a mousetrap on the far side. You can't see it from this angle, but I've got a figure four waiting to see if he'll reach that left hand around. He was smart enough to keep that hand out of the mix, but he gave up the far side underhook. And so now I'm going north-south, seeing if I can trap one of these arms or possibly his neck in a position where I can finish. But again, good fundamentals. He kept his elbows tight. He squared up. So he's doing a really good job here making the left elbow, left knee connection, constantly turning his hips in, which is what he's supposed to do. And I'm very wary of him doing that. I'm keeping my left knee tight to the body because I don't want to get into that position where he can start the Ashigarami leg tangle and start shooting for reaps and heel hooks. As you can see, he used that De La Riva hook to stretch me out temporarily, but I stuffed it and put him on his back again. And I consider a spin for his back here. It's not quite fast enough, yet good timing. Now we're in a really critical situation here where I've got my right arm trapped on the mat, but my left knee is tight, trapping his right instep, so he is unable to bring his right leg out and close full guard. And he's playing a nice high rubber guard here. So all I'm concentrating on right now is keeping my left knee tight, trying to get my right arm off the mat. And eventually I'm successful in doing that. I'm trying to slice through with that knee again.
2 minutes.
Another possibility for a Darce choke here. Okay, so now back to the neck. So I've got a good head and arm position here. I know he wants to wrestle up and get on top. He does grab a single on the right-hand side here, I believe. There it is. And he comes on top. I use his momentum to sweep into the mount with a head and arm position. Now watch my left arm. I'm going to lace it out. Now I have the head only. It's a critical moment. Let's roll that back. So when I hit the sweep, it's an arm in guillotine. Now my left arm is going to get the head only. I lace out. And you do that by threatening the guard pass and the neck at the same time. Now it's full mount, guillotine is the tap.